Is decision fatigue holding you back? Oh my gosh, not only does it feel terrible, but it also causes you to miss out on opportunities. And you do not have to settle for living your life that way. You don't. Keep watching my tips on what I learned personally on how to relieve your decision fatigue and why staying on the fence will give you splinters. Hey there, I'm Kathy Donovan Wagner, founder of Retail Mavens and mom of America's Most Fun Family. My mission is to help independent retailers just like you improve their profits and sleep better. And something that gets in the way of both business success and sleep is decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is a very real thing, and you may not even be aware that you suffer from it. I wasn't either until I had got COVID, and then have been dealing with the long-term effects of it. It's been kind of brutal. The fatigue is terrible, and so I had to figure out what I could do to conserve my energy. And it has been incredible to me. I am still learning and seeing how deeply decision fatigue impacts you, and you don't even know it. It manifests itself as mental exhaustion, as procrastination, true story, as avoidance. It's the inability to make smart, productive choices. And that is such a terrible way to live. And when you think about how many decisions we are faced to make every single day, it's no wonder that it happens to most of us. And I'm telling you that you don't have to accept it and you don't have to settle. The first step to reduce decision fatigue is to set yourself up with routines. It was incredible how much difference that made for me. So for example, obviously we all know how much easier it is when we set up a weekly meal plan, right? You'll reduce your decision fatigue because you won't have to spend energy figuring out what to eat each day. Well, I went one step further and even got one of those meal kits because I just wanted to not even have to think at all. Like, this is what I was going to make. I have been amazed at how that just really works for me right now. I did not appreciate how much time and energy went into handling food. So I do my isogenic shakes for the morning and at lunch, and we use Green Chef. It's been a great kit. Just making sure that you're setting up a weekly meal plan time makes all the difference in the world. Having a set time to do it, also known as time blocking, has also been really handy for me. It makes it so simple and it takes it out of your head and someplace else. And that's what we don't appreciate, is how all this stuff running around in our head just drains our energy. So time blocking is huge. You'll save yourself from making hundreds of decisions every day. The other thing is about working out. When you schedule your workouts at a specific time on a specific day, you don't have to decide each day if and when you should do them and what work you should do. It's an appointment. So you just do it. It sounds so simple, but it's incredible how much that has made a big difference. And it's so important that we do this, because if we don't, decision fatigue will cause us to miss out on opportunities. And I don't want that for you. Opportunities present themselves to us all the time. Sometimes we miss them altogether because we're too focused on the problems. When we do recognize them, decision fatigue can make us hesitate to take advantage of them. And not making a decision is the biggest mistake you can make. When you're just trying to decide about something, it's as if you have like a hole in a tire and you're driving your car. You're okay for a while, but gradually air just keeps going out of that tire and that ride is going to get bumpy, right? And ultimately you'll have to stop. That's what happens to you when you have all these decisions in your head that you aren't making a decision on. Whether you decide to do something or not to do something isn't important. It's that you decide. It's that you make the decision. Sitting on the fence drains you and it gives you splinters. It's uncomfortable. Once you make that decision, then you just line up all of your energy with it and you focus on it, and then you make that decision work for you. When you're undecided, your energy is stuck all in this indecision and it keeps you stuck right along with it. That's the problem. And sometimes what's happened to some of us that don't like to make decisions, absolutely talking to myself here. Sometimes if you wait long enough to decide, the decision will make itself for you. I used to count that as a blessing. That's great. Well, so then that was a decision I didn't have to make. The opportunity goes away. And so I would feel some relief about it, right? Phew, that's great. But the fact is that that relief was only temporary. Because then I would start feeling regret about, gosh, well, what if? And it's because I had given my control away. I hadn't made a decision about it. It had been made for me. And sure, like I said, I felt some relief about it, but then it just kind of stuck around in there. Like, well, what if I had decided? But I didn't. I gave my control away. So stop. Instead, take back control and make that decision. And then make that decision work. You deserve it. You don't need to settle for anything less. Listen, check out our description below where I'm going to share more helpful resources, and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more tips and tools and strategies to help you improve your profits, sleep better, and become a richer retailer.